Hello everybody! Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. Last time, we made it to the Tower of Spirits after traveling through a dark and dank cave that was behind the castle for some strange reason, but we made it nonetheless. We also found out that Chancellor Cole is trying to resurrect a Maladus to take over the world. Anyways, so this is what the inside of the tower looks like. Let's head over to that door, Kima. Alright, let's go. Oh boy. Okay, so actually I'll just go ahead and head in. I'll explain it after. Okay, so essentially the Tower of Spirits is it's a giant dungeon. It's got, I want to say 50 floors, something like that. Some of which we'll have to come back to later in the game. But this is the place that you come to whenever you need to unlock a new area. As Anjin said in the last episode, there's a stone tablet at the end of the section. We have to get to that stone tablet to unlock some of the spirit tracks in order to get to the main dungeon to progress the story. So, yeah. Look at those giant doors, Kima. They look really heavy. I don't think one person could open them alone. Oh my gosh, what in the world is that? I've never seen a monster as ferocious looking as that one. Let's get out of here. Okay. Don't have to tell me twice. Oh gosh, what voice did I give her? It's been a few days since I last played this. I forget the voice. What's the matter? You look as pale as a ghost. Though given the company you've been keeping, perhaps it's no surprise. Anjin, there was a ferocious monster up there with a great big sword. I don't see how we can possibly defeat it. Sounds like a phantom, my dear. They're the guardians of the Tower of Spirits. Though they look quite sinister, they won't harm anyone with a good heart. I know what I saw. It was definitely after us. Why would it think Kima is evil? There is one possible explanation. With the spirit tracks gone, perhaps an evil spirit has possessed the phantom. If that's the case, we might have trouble beating it. Hitting the phantom in the back with your sword should stop it for a while. But first, you need to gather all 3 of the Tears of Light. That will power up your sword. Then you'll be able to face the phantom. Collect the 3 Tears of Light, then hit the phantom in the back. Sounds tricky. If anyone can do it, Kima can. Alright, let's give it a try. Sound good. As we just saw, throughout the Tower of Spirits, there's going to be enemies called phantoms. They're going to start us off with that phantom is still here. Let's follow Anjin's instructions. We have to grab all 3 Tears of Light without the phantom seeing us. We have to be ready, yeah. They're going to start us off with the basic phantom. Something strangely calm about this area here. Do you feel it? Princess Zelda, can you hear me? It's Anjin. Yes, it's me, my dear. Listen, the area you are in now is a safe zone, one that is protected by the spirits. As long as you are in a safe zone, you are hidden from enemy view. Furthermore, enemies cannot enter safe zones. Make good use of safe zones to hide from the phantoms in safe zones. Now you have no time to waste in the safe zone. You must go find that rail map, but to do that, you must exit that safe zone. Anyways. The basic phantom is just gonna wander around. If it sees you, as you can see with that little with the little cone right here, that's its line of sight. If it sees you, it'll come after you. If it attacks you, you gotta restart the room. So you got a Tear of Light. Gather 3 of them. Also, if you were to get caught, you're pretty fast compared to them, but you can always run into a safe zone. They can't enter it, like Anjin said, and then after a second they'll just give up and continue on their way. So let's see here. We're gonna need to raise a bridge for that. So we'll come over here and get this one. And then boop. And we got it. Now that you have all of the Tears of Light, your sword is full of energy. Now you can attack a phantom by hitting him in the back. So what they mean by that is, I'm going to wait for it to turn. As you may see on the back of the phantom here. Look out, Kima! What just happened? Don't look so scared. It's me, it's Zelda. I don't know what happened there, but when I saw that phantom corner you, I just leapt at it without even thinking. That's called bravery. Oh, this is really not my day, is it? First I lose my body, now I look like a heap of scrap metal. And did I mention it's kind of hot in here? Oh, wait a second. Maybe I can be of some use to you like this. It's not exactly what you'd expect from a princess, but right now that can't really be helped. Come on, Kima, let's get moving. We need to find my body, I mean that rail map. Let's get this door open. We can do it together, Kima. Yep. Any phantom that you attack from the back, they'll be stunned for a little bit. You saw that little glow on their back happen. While their back is glowing, you can tap it, and Zelda can enter the phantom and then take over its body. So now we're back to the whole castle garden thing where you can give her a trail to walk. So we can do this. Yep. But I can switch back to Link and I can go over this way. And yeah. You can see on the map that it does show her path. All the little pink squiggles is her path. Yeah, that's about it. If you call on the middle of it, of course she'll just come back. There we go. Ooh. Nice. Phantoms can go over certain obstacles that Link cannot. Oh, there we go. I don't think you can get through these floor spikes. Leave it to me, I'll figure something out. While you're, if you saw me just then, while you're drawing the path and you lead it to a switch or a door or a chest or something, and it gives that little marking. I won't do it anymore. That'll mean that she's targeting it, so that'll be whatever action she takes. Typically, I think the line disappears after you give it an action, so. Like I can step on here, then I can draw a line to this one. And there we go. Ah. If you've come across any rats, just like in the cave, Zelda will be stunned. She won't be able to move, you won't be able to get her to go anywhere. There's another phantom, but wait a second. Now that I'm in disguise, maybe I can trick him into thinking that I'm on his side. I'll go try. So we can come over this way, and actually we need to go find that switch. Because there should be a switch around here for... oh, it's up there. Okay, I see it. Come up here, hit that. And then I can stay behind this block to keep out of view. In the meantime... how goes the patrol? Anymore? No? Okay. From here, you can decide whether or not you want to take over this one, just to get it out of the way. But I'm not. Nah, nitty boo boo. You can't get me. Ah, it's nice to get out of that clinky outfit and back to my old self. There must be something special about this room. Looks like the light of your sword has disappeared too. If they don't explain it, every time you get to a rail map room, which is this big hexagon, the phantom will disappear and the light will fade away because you're at the end of the trial for now. You don't really need it anymore. But without further ado, got the forest rail map. Some of the lost spirit tracks on it are reappearing. Great job, Kima. This must be the rail map Anjean was talking about. What could that blue light be? This is Anjean here. Good work, Princess Zelda and Kima. You've done well obtaining the rail map, but you can't go any farther now. I've become Jim Carrey in the Grinch movie. Step into the light to return to the tower lobby. Well, you heard her. Let's go. Angie, yes, Angie slowly turned into the Grinch there. Hola. Ah, so you managed to obtain the rail map. I'm just gonna do that voice for her from now on. You two just might be able to restore the spirit tracks in every realm. But Angie, the rail map has only a small part of the spirit tracks on it. Where are the temples you were talking about? In each of the 4 realms is a temple. Look, my dear, the closest one is here. If you look on the top screen, it's pointing it to us. But I don't think you can make it to the temple as things are right now. The rail map has imparted energy to a length of the spirit tracks here, but because of the Demon King's power, much of the energy is lost. So we can't go to the temples. Not yet, but there is a way to restore energy to the rail maps. You can ask my people to help you. Your people, Angie. Indeed, we are called the Locomos. We are servants of the spirits. They have entrusted us with protecting the temples and the spirit tracks. By playing our sacred instruments, we generate energy that powers the spirit tracks. Sacred instruments? Wow, you're full of questions. Yes, the spirit flute you hold is one of them. This flute was a gift from my grandmother. I didn't know it had any powers. I'd only heard that it was something precious handed down from my ancestors. Yes, and it was I who gave it to your ancestors. But only under the condition that they protect the land for all time. Of course, back then, I didn't think things would take such a perilous turn, especially with that stupid Chancellor Cole running around. Like, really, who does he think he is? I'm glad that after all these years, it has found its way into your hands. I had no idea this flute was so important. My grandmother used to play it for me when I was just a little girl. If I was sad or upset, the sound of this flute would make me feel better. But even so, I suppose its rightful place is with you, Angie. And no, you two will have need of it. Please take care. Please take it with you. For now. You must go find the other Locomos and restore the energy of the rail maps. Once you do, the spirit tracks will reappear. Go to the forest first, where you must talk to the Locomo Gage. South of the forest temple is the sanctuary where you can find Gage. He will be able to tell you where to go next. Got it. Let's go. Oh, but we don't have a train. How are we going to get through the forest? We may take this. Now watch this. Did you see that? I turned a rock into a train. How cool is that? I can do it with all the rocks outside too. They don't really make trains, but hey, you know. This train is a symbol of the spirits. People don't ordinarily ride around in it. But these are no ordinary circumstances. I'm sure the spirits wouldn't mind lending it to you. Thank you. Alright, so we got our hands on the train again. Just don't mind me. I'm just gonna sit here and not watch as you drive away. I'm just gonna stare at this wall. There's something strangely powerful about the rail map you recovered. If you trace your stylus over the tracks, it will set a path to your destination. Go on and try it. Yep. This is something that can really come in handy later on. Since it's because the train and the tracks are connected by the spirits, they allow you to trace whatever path you want to take on the tracks themselves and basically set your course. Your train will automatically run this course. If you ever change it, it will do its best to reroute itself back onto your route or back onto your course. So if you ever need to make like a little detour, you can do that. But yeah, if you like, let's say if I were to set my course to like right there, once it reaches that arrow that you see where it ends, once it reaches that spot, the train will keep going but you will have to manually set your directions if you come to enter any intersections. I think that's about it for that. So I'm just gonna set a course. Well, let's go. There we go. Oh, just one last thing about the rail map. Should you decide to change your destination mid-course, redraw your travel route by tapping Route in the lower corner of the screen. Unfortunately, I haven't enough power to... Oh, that was Angie. Unfortunately, I haven't enough power to speak with you beyond this point. Be brave, you two. So yeah, it's normal controls for a train. You got your whistle, you got your gearbox. Yeah, you see the direction indicator. It automatically goes to wherever your course is set. Something to keep in mind is your train does have health. What you doing? Nope. You get out of here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Your train does have health, and as you saw just then, there are going to be enemies out on the track. So, of course, the only weapon that we have right now is our whistle. But later on, we will be coming across greater enemies. Wait for them to attack. And it flies off. Ooh. Typically, Zelda will shout out something onto the top screen if there's something on the tracks, or if there's something around you that's gonna deal damage. If your train runs out of health, then your train will break down and you'll have to restart from your last departure. We're almost there. Looks like we're gonna have to go through the woods a little bit in order to get there. The forest feels odd. I guess we'll go this way. Very spooky, very dark. As if something could jump out at us at any moment. Let's go the other way. Oh. What's happening? Why are we back at the entrance? What should we do? Well, there is a little village nearby. Let's go check that out. Maybe they can help us out. Alright, and just like back at the castle, at the very beginning, it's gonna have a train station. We just need to stop behind that line. There we go. Whittleton. We made it in one piece. Look at all the trees in this village. I bet it's crawling with bugs here. Maybe. Ew, I can't stand bugs. You'll have to go on without me. I'll wait for you here. Just me and the bugs. On second thought, I think I'll come with you. Oh, I almost forgot to remind you. When you want to get on the train, just tap me. I'll pop up like this whenever you come near the train, just in case. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna call it there. Thank y'all for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying this. I'm pretty sure I've said that just about every episode now. Next time on Spirit Tracks, we're gonna check out Whittleton, see what's around here. See y'all then.